Quiet on the set.
The hammer's not gonna come.
We're reading.
Judge A.B. presiding.
All I need is the robe. Where's my robe?
Alright, ready? Go.
Alright, this is an interpretive reading of The Night Before Christmas. Hold on. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the city, not a creature was stirring, not even a pimple. The stockings were hung by the bodega with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their cars, while visions of Justin Bieber danced in their heads. I wonder who wrote that. And Mama in her thong, and I in my G-string, hey, had just settled our brains for a long winter's dance. What kind of dance we doing? When out on the town there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the mattress to see what was the matter. Away to the airport I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the margarita.
Sorry!
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature computer and 8 tiny iPods. With a little old lady so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be
St. Nick's.
It must be Faith. More rapid than snow, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted, and called them by Josh. Now Dasher, now Madina, now Prancer and Theo, on Comet, on Jose Fui, on Donner, on Diente Frio.
It was Madina the first one, man.
Madina? Oh, Madina. Yo, you gotta fix that handwriting, bro. Work on that penmanship. To the top of the hips, to the top of the balls. Now dash away, dash away, dash away. Oh. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the roof, top the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of beers, and St. Nicholas too. It's dangerous. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the red Rudy, the deer and all of each little elf. As I drew in my hand and was turning around, down the fire escape St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all pink from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all ripped with holes and fungus. A bundle of pasta he had flung on his back, and he looked like a hobo just opening his pack.
Yo, your reading is so good. Look at Hannah.
His pimple, how they twinkle. His nose, how merry. His belly were like roses. We need to work on our plurals. His belly were like roses, his feet like a cherry.
Spoken like a second grade teacher.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a blank, and the mole of his chin was as ugly as the troll's. The stump of a tree he held tight in his north face, and the smoke it encircled his head like a guy from Half Baked.
Who did that?
That was Joe.
Good. That was good, Joe.
I like that. He had a broad that was good looking, and a little round snowball that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of cheer. He was big and round, a right jolly old man, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the gifts, then turned with a laugh, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the sky he rose.
Yeah, we're gonna go get to it. He's upstairs.
He sprang to his feet, to his team, gave a shout, and away they all flew, like the down of a goose. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Yo, it's so good. Hey,
You got cut off at the end.